Now, a question for everybody today. Are we alone in the universe? Former President Barack Obama is saying that aliens are in fact real, but as they're not being held in a classified Air Force facility in the Southwest desert.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in, what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Fun stuff. Caroline Downey, National Review columnist, is here. So is Jimmy Failla.
Hey.
Fresh off another Saturday night. But for Jimmy, it's always Saturday night.
Amen.
So apparently this was done on Saturday. He felt compelled to come out Sunday and do some clarification. Statistically, the former president said, the universe is so vast that the odds are good there's life out there. All right, that's fair. But the distances between solar systems are so great that the chances we've been visited by aliens is low, and I saw no evidence during my presidency that extraterrestrials have made contact with us. Really, he says, exclamation point.
Yep.
Jimmy?
Now, he needed to clarify, actually, because half of his party wanted to offer the aliens a stimulus check. He's like, right away, he's like, here's a hotel, here's some food on us. Come on down.
Voter ID.
Okay.
Free healthcare.
I am of they got the whole thing. I'm of two minds on this. During my time as a cab driver, I really did believe I met people who were not from this planet. I did. That being said, I'm maybe in the minority. I don't believe aliens are out there, or if they are, I don't believe they've visited us. Because this idea, logistically, that they could fly here from 8 light years away, but they haven't figured out how to land, just seems like an anomaly to me. I feel like if they were real, we would have run into them by now.
Better than that.
Aliens, yeah.
I don't think there's any, but the thing is, it's funny, like you haven't been president for a while, you answer a question like this, and all of a sudden, it's like the cat runs away with the spoon.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, he has to make this clarification. What does Gen Z think about aliens?
Well, so he's actually invoked this in the past, and this makes him not out of touch with most of Americans. 54% of U.S. adults think the government is hiding something about UFOs, so he's actually probably resonating with a lot of young Americans as well. Joe Rogan is all over this hobby horse, and so are a lot of other major
Elon
podcasters.
Musk is not.
Yeah. He's the guy who would know. And he said, I would know, and I don't think they're out there.
He might have a pretty good idea. I think his comment about the solar system being so vast is, it's fair. All right, in the meantime, speaking of space.
Cadets.
Here is AOC when asked a question about the U.S. and Taiwan defending it against China. She was in Munich now, right? So the eyes of the world are watching this, all right? And here's how it came out.
Would and should the U.S. actually commit U.S. troops to defend Taiwan if China were to move?
I think that this is such a, I think that this is of course a very long-standing policy of the United States.
Okay, so I watched that thing 3 times on Friday night. I have nothing to do.
Ever.
Wow.
Well, I was curious about the shot that takes the wide shot of the room, and I thought maybe someone was being disingenuous toward her and extending the uhs and the ums. But if you watch it 3 times, you will see that's not the case.
Oh, yeah.
That was her answer.
No, as word salad goes, that was like a 9 on a scale of 1 to Kamala. And what bothers me about it, Hemmer, for real, is she was clearly unprepared. A lot of them looked unprepared. Gretchen Whitmer looked unprepared. The fact that you're going on the world stage to represent America and you didn't bother to know the answer to a very basic question, I think is such an indictment of anybody in that party who wants to be president. They don't seem to want to do the work. The only upside for AOC is she was so difficult to understand, they just booked her to do the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, my God.
So she'll be there next year.
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
It does take a long time to actually get steeped into the policy to understand over a course of time. And then once you start to understand the foreign policy issues, you've done all that work. It's like preparing for a marathon. Like once you're fit, you want to keep going. And the whole flight over there, nobody said, we should really make sure you have some answers to some of the obvious questions that could be asked.
Yeah, I mean, she clearly stopped at the superficial. For all her Palestine activism, she didn't bother to know that Taiwan is a sovereign state that is being preyed upon by the Chinese communist regime. And it could disrupt our international balance of power. But if it's not eat the rich or fight the oligarchy, she doesn't really have anything to offer. So you were right the first time when you said space. That was a vacuous answer.
Hey.
There we go.
She wasn't the only one, though. I mean, stay tuned for the 5. I have a feeling we'll probably do this. I mean, like Gretchen Whitmer and others. And one of the things that happens for governors or anybody is like really good at domestic politics,
Yep.
they want to show their foreign policy chops, and sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yeah, they tanked that audition, bottom line. And she got the location of Venezuela wrong. Although I don't hold that against her, because she also thought she grew up in the Bronx, and she was 100 miles away in a freaking Yorktown Heights. So she's not exactly a geography expert.
Dana's point, there's a reason why you live in Iowa for a year.
Yep.
Because you want to rehearse those answers and get them down pat. Thank you,
Amen.
Jimmy. Nice to see you,
best.
Caroline. Have an
Good to see
awesome
you both.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.